What's up, guys? It's your boy Sid. I'm about to come back with another little video on forex real quick. But if you're new to the channel, I want you to hit that like button, subscribe, make sure you hit the bell so you can get notified when we upload another video. But with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and just get straight into it. So basically I just want to go over a couple tips and stuff that I wish I had took in the heat when I first started trading. But like a lot of people, they ask me well, how much money do they need to get started? And I know you see a lot of different companies out there that they want to charge you $200, sometimes $350, maybe $100 just for you to get started. But in reality, that's not even required, because all you need to do is just sign up with a broker, and then you don't have to charge pay anybody for anything. You basically just you load your account and you can start trading. Like, there's a lot of brokers out there that allow you to start off with as little as like $10. So I mean, anybody can afford $10. That's like what? That's a meal at a fast food restaurant. So if you can just give up that meal for you to get started, then that's what I recommend. So like the two brokers that I currently use right now are Trader's Way and Hugo's Way. And I know both of those brokers allow you to get started with like $10. And another thing that I feel like a lot of people don't understand, that you can be following somebody else's signals, but if your account is not set up how their account is, as far as capital wise, like how much money you got in, then a lot of those trades you can't take unless like, let's say a lot of these quote unquote gurus or whatever, or the guys that's giving out these signals, their accounts, like, they're trading with like $1,000 accounts, $10,000 accounts and stuff like that. So a lot of the trades that they're taking with like dollar bids and like 10-cent bids and stuff like that, some of that stuff you can't do those type of bids when you got a $10, basically a small account, because yes, their signal may be good for their account, but you may not be able to take on the pullbacks, because the market doesn't just shoot straight up or shoot straight down. It usually pulls back. Like, it'll shoot up a little bit and then it'll pull back a little bit. So a lot of times, if you don't have enough capital in there, then you want to play it safe and just start off with micro lots, where you're trading with like 0.01 bids. But I mean, I know it may take you a minute to actually build up your account, but at the end of the day, that's the way to play it safe when it comes down to risk management. Another thing I want to talk about is some simple indicators or whatnot you can use to pretty much get started. And me personally, I feel like as a beginner, I would only focus on using moving averages, or I would use the RSI to kind of spot divergences and different points in the market where the trend could be changing. But to be honest, if you do like backtrack and just kind of back test a lot of different things, like a lot of different indicators, you can kind of tell how that indicator works. So my advice would be to always, before you ever trade with a live account, always practice on a demo account. And so like my goals for anybody that's watching this video would be, start off with, if you're going to start off with the minimum, which is usually around about $10 for a live account, then you should be practicing with the demo account with the same amount of money that you plan on trading with. So if I'm planning on trying to take a $10 account to $100, then what I would do personally, and what I have done in the past, is I'll load my demo account with $10, and then I'll go from there. I'll try to take that 10 to 50, and then that 50 to 100. And if you can take $10 to $100 10 times on a demo account, at least you'll have an idea as to how the market's moving, and then you can be pretty much ready to get started with the live account. And no matter what you do, once you find a strategy that works for you, because what works for me might not work for you, because you may not fully understand the whole aspect of actually trading with using the techniques that I'm using. So sometimes I would just recommend you get on a demo account, look at a couple of indicators, and basically just start practicing. Take a couple trades or whatnot, And I would say your first 3 to 5 trades, when you're trying to go from 10 to 100, your first 3 to 5 trades should probably be only a 1 cent bid. And once you kind of get the feel of how the money moves and how it can, you know, and you can trade with the different dips and stuff like that and trading with the trend, once you get the feel of that, then you can start moving up to like 2 cent bids, 5 cent bids, and 10 cent bids. But that's after you've grown your account some. But sometimes I feel like a lot of people, they overcomplicate it, because I mean, yes, it's more to it than just, you know, throwing the moving average on there and the RSI and just trading, because you'll lose a lot of money doing that. But if you actually take the time and pay attention to how the market is moving, like price action wise, like what is price doing right now? What has price done in the past week or so, based on what the indicator is showing me? And so like that's why I would recommend, you know, looking at different time frames. If you're trying to trade as far as like scalping the market, where you get in quick and then you pull out, when it comes down to scalping, I would definitely recommend looking at the 1 minute chart, the 5 minute chart, and the 15 minute chart. So basically you'll be placing you'll find your trend on the 15 minute chart, and then you'll confirm it on the 5 minute chart, but you'll find your entry point, which is when you actually get into the market, on the 1 minute chart. Now if you're trying to hold, you know, trades a little bit longer and make a little bit of money, especially when it comes down to trading with small accounts, then I would say look at the hour chart to find the trend. Then you want to check the M30 and the M15 to kind of confirm that trend, and you'll be placing your entry based on the 5 minute. Now that's just for kind of like medium trades, where you're trying to like catch a little bit more pips and, you know, make a little bit of money using smaller bids. Now if you're looking to hold a trade out, you know, all day, then I would definitely recommend looking at the weekly charts to see kind of how the previous weeks have been going. And then I would look at the daily chart to find the trend. And what I usually do is I'll look at the previous day, or maybe like the previous 3 days, and I'll kind of see where the market is at. And then based on the trend, that's when I kind of give myself an idea as to where I'm about to go. Now after looking at the daily chart, I would jump to the 4-hour chart and kind of confirm what the daily chart is showing me. Once I confirm that, I'll be placing my entries based off of how the hour chart is looking. And that's basically how you would trade, to try to kind of hold a trade out for like a day or two or something like that. And it'll kind of give you an idea as to what's going on. But anyway guys, that's all for this video. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, like the video, subscribe, make sure you hit that bell so you can get notified when we do upload another video. And oh yeah, one more thing, if you have any questions or anything like that you want me to go over trading, then put a comment below, drop a comment and let me know what else you want me to talk about, because I mean, I'm just here to help somebody else make it. If I can help at least one person succeed in trading, that satisfies me. But anyway, that's it, to the next video.